We're out here today in Frisco, up in Colorado with the DJI Avata, and we're gonna do a little signal strength test, which means we're gonna see how far we can get it out here over this water. Normally all this behind me is full of water, but end of season it's drained, it's a little moist ground. You don't care about all that. You just wanna know the signal strength on the DJI Avata, and that is why you are here today. Now when we do these tests here on the channel, it's not to really see how far we can go, it's to see how strong that signal truly is. So whenever you're flying closer to you through trees, buildings, or whatnot, is it gonna have the signal strength to keep that penetration strong for you at that closer range. If you missed it, I just recently did one with the DJI Mini 2. You can check that card there. Now, if you are new to the channel, my name is Sean Oz. This is the World of Oz, where I bring you drones, GoPros, 360 cameras, help you learn more about the equipment and also how to use them as I go out in these gorgeous mountain surroundings to make videos, not only for myself, but to hopefully help you get inspired to go out and make some for yourself. So if you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to take just a half a second to click that little subscribe button and the bell notification, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos about the DJI Avata. And there are some really interesting things about this drone that I have not seen anyone else talk about yet, and I will be bringing those to future videos, so make sure you don't miss those. And one of the cooler things, or a few of the cooler things about this drone is, one, we can record telemetry on the goggles, and I can share with you what I'm seeing before we even fly the drone. That's one of the hardest things about the DJI FPV, is sharing with you what I'm seeing in the goggles. And I can also screen record on my phone to show you how I set it up. In this particular video, we're just gonna keep it in sports mode, do one flight out, one flight back. Now I'm gonna go over this in a different video, but I had a hell of a time getting this to all sync up with my DJI RC. It literally took me 2 days of going back and forth, syncing, resyncing, syncing, resyncing. It was an absolute pain in my ass. These new goggles are pretty awesome except for the fit. I've actually taken the little foam piece off, and although you get more light leak, they're a lot more comfortable with it off. Let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and see how that signal is. You can probably see right there that it's angled like a motherfucker because of the wind. Right now, we're just headed up, and we are at, where are we at? 100 feet. We're just gonna head out and see how far we can go. Definitely is a lot slower in these winds versus some of these other drones, and it's already dropped to 82% just from me going up and coming back down. So I want to watch that battery. You can see it right there. It talks about a 10-minute flight time, and we're going to probably hug the shore, to be honest. If you look right there, you can see at the bottom it says RC and HD, and that is our signal strength. RC is this, HD is what I see in the goggles. Both are coming in pretty strong right now. The HD has dropped a little bit. If I turn my head, let's see if that comes back. Yep, so if I turn the antennas towards it, you notice that the bar went right back up. We're at about 3,000 feet away from us right now. I'm just gonna hug this shoreline. We are not gonna go too far because I'm actually not completely going with the wind right now. I was hoping to go against the wind at the very beginning, and I'm sort of going side to side with the wind at the very beginning. But I am going up high so that we get a good signal strength, and you see the HD keeps dropping, but the RC is perfect. We're about 300 feet off the ground, give or take, and about 3,700 feet away. Absolutely a beautiful place to fly. If you guys want to see more videos of the Avata in this place, please let me know, because I'm going to be doing all kinds of videos flying around in different spots up here to see how it does on a hopefully a lot less windy day. So we're around 5,000 feet away. We're 66 or 65% battery, almost 5,000 feet away. Here in just a minute, we're gonna probably cut back and come back, because I really don't want to have to hike to go get it, even if it's over land. You can see in the goggles, it's really fighting that wind to try to go straight. What a beautiful area though. So if I strafe to the right, it kills some of that lean that's in the goggle. But you see now I'm actually going not as far as I wanted to. So we'll just go over here. It's still pretty good signal, man. Look at those bars. Oh, the HD just dropped a bar. So we'll go to the end of this, and I'm pretty sure we could get 5,000 to 8,000 feet on this if it wasn't so windy. But today it is windy, and we're almost at 50% battery. If you missed the other video where I flew all the way from the other marina over all this, then I would definitely suggest checking that out. This is the coolest feature, is that home point. You see the H right there? Gotta love that. Gotta love that. It just shows you where you're at any time. So here's the problem, like, it really has a hard time going against the wind. So I don't think we're gonna go out over the water, because I don't know how far this can go, because I haven't flown it. This is my first time flying it. I don't want the battery to just deplete and me be sort of screwed. So we're gonna bring it down a little bit. You see the HD is coming in and out at this level. And we're at 50% battery. Pretty sure we're gonna be fine. But look at the angle in the goggles I'm seeing. That's just from the wind. We're dropping it a little bit to get out of those higher winds, trying to bring it back around. That's Buffalo Mountain you're looking right there. You see a little breakup in the goggle there. Since I'm so low, you get that fuzz on the side. We're gonna turn the RC, look at that, boom, all the way back. If I turn my head, all the way back, and we're gonna probably go ahead and cut across some of this water. If you guys wanna see a proper video, a better one, on a day that's not so dang windy, hashtag do it again in the comments below, and I'll get out here from a different point where I can actually really put this thing to the test. But right now you can see the home screen or home signal or symbol there in the goggles. You don't see that obviously in the drone view itself, just in my goggle view. Look, we're at 41% battery, so I bet you we could hit 10,000 feet with this thing on a non-windy day. I really would be surprised if we couldn't. And since we're so close, let's go ahead and bring it over here, over land, because this is my first time really throwing it in manual. We're gonna throw it down into manual. Why did it not go into manual? There we go. You see that you just set the sticks, and why isn't it switching? Switch to manual. There we go. And now I am getting that remote control stick error, so we're gonna stay over the land after what I just saw happen to Eddie the other day, and DJI did not take care of it. So this is crazy how slow it's actually going to me. 37 miles per hour, that's because we're going into the wind, right? And we are in horizon lock mode, which is crazy because, like, you know, I can angle it like this, and so you guys, you don't see that in the finished product. So let's go ahead and bring it lower to the ground and test this thing out. Great signal right now. I love that. Look, did you see how in the bottom, the little distance from the ground went orange, and that bottom sensor tells you how far away to the ground you are, which is badass. So we're just gonna skim right over this, bring it back a little closer, still fighting that wind. And that's okay, because I can walk over there if I had to. But it is bouncing around a bit in this wind. Really sort of struggling. The DJI FPV, if you're gonna fly around in windy places, I would probably, I mean, I'm having a hard time getting it back. I would probably recommend that drone over this one. Close enough. Let's fight the wind a little bit, go over here. So once I'm going with the wind, it cruises. We're just gonna bring it right in. Woo, that was close. Damn, that wind makes it crazy. And just like that, you can throw it in normal mode. Pull your goggles up. And it's right there. Bring it in. Don't hand land it like that because the props are on the bottom. Wasn't the best distance test. The wind sort of screwed me all up, but I feel like it did have a really good signal. If you guys do want to see a better distance test where we're not getting affected by the wind, let me know in the comments below, and I will go out there, record on the phone so you can see what I'm seeing. We can either do it horizon lock, rock steady, whichever way you want to see the next one, let me know. And also throw in hashtag stay to the end if you did stay to the end. I'm gonna put a battery in and fly for myself, and stay tuned for more Avata content with turtle mode, horizon lock, my first impressions, and a whole bunch of other stuff that you haven't seen somewhere else on the internet yet, because that's what I do. Come up with weird stuff. Thanks for watching. I'm Sean Oz. This is the World of Oz, and I'll see you in the next one. Back in 2019, I made a prediction on a video that I talked about how the stabilization in these 360 cameras, the electronic stabilization, was going to change the future of drones.